Hello everyone, happy April. So it is that time again where I jump on and do an update for my channel. So I will first of all start this video off by saying please excuse the state of me. I'm absolutely shattered. For the last few days it really feels like my body is fighting against me potentially getting some sort of cold. So I feel like my body's reacting with that and making me feel fatigued. And then also my monthly this month has been about a week late. So this last cycle has been about 5 weeks, which is the longest time my cycle's ever been. And today is day one. So ladies, you know how day one feels. So that fatigue on top of the fatigue of my body fighting against potentially some sort of cold. Yeah, my body is ready to shut down and go to sleep. But I have got 2 sessions tonight to teach, so I'm going to try and get through them as best I can. And then tomorrow is a rest day from the gym, so I'm just going to take some time just to relax, have a bit of a lay-in. I haven't got to get up and do the school run tomorrow because tomorrow is the first day of the Easter holidays. So I'm going to try and bribe my son to stay in bed. So yeah, I really need some sleep. So let's talk about work. Work's good. I had a busy March when it came to... Sorry, I'm yawning away. When it came to teaching sessions, I think including tonight, it's about 52 sessions this month, which again, it should have been more, but I've had people on holiday, I've had people poorly. So, but 52 is still very, very good. So ticking along nicely with that. And also I am halfway through a 30-day free trial of an app for PTP Wellness. So it's something that I've been looking at, and I've currently got 3 clients using it to kind of trial it, see how they get on. The feedback is more good than bad, so that's a positive. But as a whole, I do think it really opens up their eyes as to the calories they should be on if potentially they're under eating quite a lot, and actually where it gives them the split of the macros, so your proteins, your fats, your carbs. It gives them a true insight as to how their day normally is and what they're lacking in. They can input their details in the app, and then I can see the information straight away as their coach. So I have worked with a digital creator to create me some sort of like picture to launch the app, which I advertised on my social media yesterday or the day before. So I love that. So yeah, I'm 99.9% sure that I'm going to go ahead with this app. So if anyone does have any questions about it, please let me know. But I'm still working through costings at the moment, and obviously an actual launch date of when I will take on some new clients. So watch this space for that. I also had a very good phone call today with somebody that I can't go into more details about just yet, but hopefully you guys will find out more over the next... Now, it's really hard to say because I don't even know when this is going to happen, but I reckon it's going to be within the next 2 months. So, yeah, watch this space for that. That's literally all I can say right now without giving too much away. And I've been asked not to say anything about it at the moment. So yeah, but it's a good one. What else work-wise? I think that's it really. On a personal level, as I've said on my social media recently, I decided to end the cut that I started at the start of the year. Started off well, things happened in life, and then I sat back and assessed what I want to achieve this year, and a photo shoot is not my top priority this year. It was last year, and I loved last year. I did 3 shoots, 2 for my 40th birthday, and then I did a business group team shoot as well. But this year my priority is more so on pushing the business more with the app, and also changing the way I train. So I had a rest week a little while ago, and then I sat down and then wrote myself a new split, which incorporates powerlifting and the 3 powerlifting moves that you need to do if you were to do a competition: squat, bench, deadlift. Now, deadlift is something that I've been doing for a while anyway. I have also incorporated a squat, but I hadn't trained chest and done a bench press for years, so that has now been added into my split. I now do a push, a pull, an upper, a quad day, and a lower day. That's my 5 split. My steps at the moment are now at least 12,000 a day. I do cardio 5 times a week. I do a fasted walk every morning. And yeah, that's it for that right now. That is my priority. I've also started to do a mat Pilates class, which I did last week. And I'm not going to be able to do that now until Thomas goes back to school, but I will stick with that. And I have also bought myself a pair of running trainers, which I have not run since just before lockdown, because I was focusing more so on the bodybuilding side. But now, where I'm switching things up a little bit, I would like to start doing some running again, at least once a week, just like a couple of miles. I was planning on going last week for my first run, but due to how my body feels right now with the fatigue, and it does feel like it's trying to fight something that's not actually quite come out yet. I listened to my body. I haven't done it. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to get out this week. I'm hoping I will. But it does depend on how I feel when I wake up tomorrow. If I can sleep and get some of this fatigue gone, I might wait until my monthly's passed until I do it. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's new at the moment. I've also booked myself onto a sound bath and meditation session in April as well. It's not on water, it's in a hall, but it's got like the chimes, the crystals, and all that kind of stuff, which I love, so I'm going to do that. I've got a few things going on in April that I've booked. So like we've booked to go and see the darts in Purfleet, I think. And we've also booked to see the Stranger Things show in London. And then obviously we've got Easter. It's now the half term. So yeah, so April's good. And obviously the clocks have gone forward. So it's a lovely bright evening. I mean, at the minute it's 6:10 and the sun is still out. So I love this time of year. So yes, that's pretty much everything. Not really too sure what else to feedback on. So yes, I think I'll leave it there. But I hope everyone's good and has a lovely Easter. And I will catch up with you guys in May.